So we all know that Marvel's Phase 4 is happening. We just don't know anything about it or what films are a part of it. For very good reason, because if they start announcing what's in that phase, it could lead to a bunch of potential spoilers. You know, the same reason they haven't announced the title to the next Avengers film. But when specifically asked about it, Kevin Feige, the man in charge of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, had this to say, and I quote, "Well, all I'll say is the films we are working on now, which take us through to the Avengers Untitled in May of 2019. That's really all we are focusing on. And we are focusing on bringing, by that point, an unparalleled 22-movie continuous shared fictional narrative to a conclusion in a satisfying way." So really what I look at when he's talking about it there is that they don't really want people talking about the future of the universe before we see what they have in store for us. Now, a lot of people, and you guys might not remember this in case you're newer to this, or you might not even have been aware of it, before Avengers Age of Ultron came out, that I think it was November or December, you know, they came out and they held that press conference where they announced the slate and everything. And the moment you saw all those films announced, it took the spotlight away from Age of Ultron. Suddenly everybody was talking about everything else besides that movie. And they don't want to recreate that again. You know, Avengers Infinity War is going to be huge, and at some point next year, probably in the first half, we're going to know the title to the fourth Avengers film. And that's got to be something that they want all focus on. Now, if they were to come out and say, oh, Avengers 4, it's called Secret Invasion. Well, you know, that's a clear-cut direction of where it's going, so we know what's going to happen in the third movie, or you can assume what's going to happen. So they probably just don't want that out there, which honestly is the best course of action for them and the best course of action for everybody involved, including us. Just take it a little bit at a time, and you don't have to come out there and announce the next 20 years of your movies, because what if stuff changes, right? I mean, look at Inhumans. That ended up moving from a movie to a TV show that nobody watches. And then when you really start thinking about it, if they come out right now and announce Phase 4, and they announce like Nova, or the continuation of Captain America with like Sam Wilson, or Winter Soldier, or they announce, you know, a Namor movie, everybody's going to be talking about that until they see something. So why not just put that barrier on yourself and go, yeah, you guys can wait a little bit, you know, we know what we're doing, don't worry about it. And naturally these movies will be announced, but they just really don't need to yet.